Thank you so much, Manshi, for those amazingly kind words. I'm extremely proud to be associated with the L'Oréal Paris Femina Women of Worth Awards. I think every woman that has been nominated has done something to kind of change society in some way and is a pillar of Indian society, especially Indian society. Um, Everyone who is nominated has done something that changes the way we look at what we as young people can do for India. And for me, that is very important. I know that for the last 2 years, this award has grown, and I know now it is going to be more valid in terms of who they're nominating and who is going to win. The people who, I also hope that there are more and more people who will vote for these women because the more support they have and the more recognition they get, it'll just help their cause and help them in whatever little way that we can. So I always say that every little thing, every one person makes a difference. So even one person's vote can change the way these women think, and maybe these women will get more encouraged to do better for our Indian society. So I'm very happy to be here and to be a part of this celebration of women of worth. Because I truly believe every woman in India is worth it. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so I guess now we are going to, Manashi, you wanted to, Tanya has to talk now. I don't know who's supposed to talk.
So, okay, I want to ask you if you've looked at our nominees. Have you looked at our list of people this year?
Yes, I have. I always look at the whole list of
You
people.
do, don't you? She's always involved in the process. And so, who is your favorite? She always selects a favorite.
That's so mean. I don't know if I should be selecting a favorite. I know. There shouldn't be any favorites because I think everybody is equally involved in doing something amazing for the community. But since I feel I represent Young India, there is this one 15-year-old girl who has made this drink, which is a very nutritious drink, which is helping the malnourished. She's from West Bengal, if I'm not mistaken, right? I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Debadrita Mondal. I'm terrible. I can't pronounce these names, but she is 15, and she has made this nutritious drink, which is basically which has all the nutrients that a balanced meal can provide. It's for malnourished children. Because if you look at any other so-called nutritious drink that is sold in the market, it is very pricey for people who can't afford it to pick up, or even for someone who wants to do something good for children who don't have the kind of food and nutrition that they're supposed to have. It's very difficult for people to purchase it and even distribute it. It's only 18 rupees, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
Yes, it is 18 rupees.
Okay. I still don't get her name right. What is it?
Debadrita Mandal.
Debadrita Mandal. Now I'm not going to forget it. So yeah, I am biased towards her because I think at 15, I wasn't thinking about doing any of these things to kind of change the way people think, or I wasn't as concerned or socially aware as a 15-year-old girl is. I was thinking about the most frivolous, superficial things when I was 15. So for me, I'm in awe of someone who is so aware at such a young age. And I feel if we kind of propagate someone who is at such a young age thinking of all these things, I think since our country is predominantly young, it'll help and encourage other young people to think for our society, and especially women. So I'm quite proud of this little Bengali girl.
Can I add something? It's something that I want to tell them, which is that if every girl is given an opportunity in life, the right education, and if parents, really appreciate and applaud a girl child from birth, you see what Debadrita Mandal has done. All our children are capable of doing so much. So it's just the opportunity, I guess, that's most important.
Yes, I absolutely agree.
Because Sonam has been involved with the awards since the inception, I'd like to ask her, given a choice, would you like to espouse a cause that is really close to your heart? So maybe like a project that you would like to take away for. Is there a cause really close to your heart, Sonam?
There are 2 or 3 causes that are very close to my heart. One is definitely cancer. Um, I've uh, I've lost a lot of close and near and dear ones to cancer, and I've been working towards building awareness, creating funds for cancer awareness for the past 7 years, very, very closely. Another one is educating India. I think in a lot of ways, I think the root cause of all the problems that India faces, I think, is because of the lack of education. Illiteracy is one of the main causes for lack of awareness, prejudice, corruption, um, sexism, racism, everything. So I think when you educate people, it gives them, first of all, it gives them the power to kind of discern what is right and wrong. Also, it gives them the power to kind of get a job, which I think is very, very important. And also, it's just, education is, I think, the key. The third cause that I think is very important is to empower women in India, which I think, which Femina and L'Oreal is doing amazingly, and I'm very, very happy to do, because I'm a feminist, so I love being here. Huh? Good to know. So I think there are the 3 things that are very, very close to me, and in the future I will be working towards making these three things that I think are very important in India. Uh, um, I'll be trying to create more awareness, and I'll try to raise as much funds as I can to help these causes. It's a promise that I'm making.
And we'll hold you to it.
Thank you.
Another question I have is, now Sonam has been on the Femina cover many times over, and she's mostly done our specials. So it's
You'll always call me for the specials.
yes, I always call you for the specials. But if it were a real woman out there who you wanted to see on our cover,
Yes.
who would it be, and why Sonam?
An Indian woman, obviously.
An Indian woman.
Okay, that's food for thought. Does she have to be alive?
Yes, for the cover, yes.
Well, you could put a post, what do you call it? Post? Whatever. Yeah, okay, yeah. One of the other pictures which was already there, I guess, to inspire people.
Would you want to put Debadrita on the cover?
Huh?
Would you want to put Debadrita Mondal on the cover?
Maybe, yes.
15-year-old.
She's a girl, though, right now. I think Femina puts women. Am I not mistaken?
True.
So that's the only reason I was a bit skeptical about naming her, because I don't know, I've never seen a 15-year-old on your cover.
No, but there aren't very many real women also that we put on the cover. So
yes.
if there was that one person who you think is inspiring.
Who is inspiring? Well, honestly, I have seen a lot of what a lot of the media women do today, especially the editors in our country. And I have had the opportunity to work with a lot of the newspaper editors, and I feel like the media is filled with women. And
Not this room.
Yes, this room is actually, most of the journalists, if you see, are women. Yes,
Really?
yes,
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 they are.
yes. So,
Okay, so all these ladies on the cover?
yeah, no. I will tell you why. I've been actually promoting my film for the past 1 week, non-stop. And I have realized that 80% of the people who are interviewing me are women. And no offense to the male journalists, but I feel like women have more of an emotional quotient. And these are the women who celebrate other women by putting them up on covers and talking about them. But they're also the women who make us aware of the people of worth out there. So I think I think in a lot of ways the media and the women in media don't get the accolades that they deserve. So I think I would choose 1 or 2 editors who are working in maybe entertainment. Just kidding. Maybe who are working towards creating awareness through their pen, or nowadays a computer. I think because I think pen is mightier than the sword. And I think in a lot of ways, people who create awareness are the ones out there who are doing the most for Indian society. Yeah. So someone who is very special and at putting the message across. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to line up all these ladies for my cover next. Um, Again, very quickly and
Yeah.
on a lighter note,
Yeah.
your fashion sense is much loved. Everyone we interview in the magazine, when we ask them the question about who their fashion icon is from the younger lot, and they always say Sonam Kapoor.
Thanks. Yeah.
So, what are you wearing? Who are you
Is
wearing?
that just for you or is it for everyone else as well? I'm wearing Anamika. I'm wearing
Beautiful.
Anamika. Thank you.
It is beautiful. However, I have a question for you to do with fashion. Now, if you were to select a designer who would dress up the ladies, the winners at the L'Oréal Paris Femina Women Awards 2014, whose name would you suggest?
I love Anamika, but I would suggest Anuradha Vakil because I know what she's doing for the Indian weavers in India. Okay. Yeah, and Anuradha is like my second mom. So I know the kind of work she puts in to get Indian weavers. I was in Banaras actually last year for a long period of time, and I saw what the weavers, the Banarasi weavers, were going through over there. They rather push a rickshaw cart than still be a weaver because of the conditions over there, which is really like unfortunate because they're artisans. You know what I mean? So I know what Anuradha Vakil is doing for the weavers in India. And whether it's in Banaras, whether it's in Rajasthan, whether it's in Gujarat, whether it's anywhere. And we have such an amazing bank of knowledge where it comes to, weaving, whether it's mal, chanderi, silks, anything. And it's so unfortunate that people are letting go of our old, letting go of our old knowledge of kapda and embroidery and everything. So I think I would choose Anuradha because I have never seen anybody use Indian material and Indian embroidery as proudly as she does. So I think I would choose her.
Fabulous. I would now like to call up on stage Chetna Gala Sinha. She was the recipient of the L'Oréal Paris Femina Women Awards 2013.
A big round of applause, please.
Chetna Gala Sinha runs an all-women microfinance bank and a business school for women in rural Maharashtra. Chetna has empowered women in drought-prone areas of rural India by inculcating entrepreneurial skills and providing them access to land and other means of production through the microfinance bank she started in 1997. Hey, what are we going to see you in? Who are you going to wear every single time she makes an entrance in these grand...
Plan that much in advance?
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
I think Manashi knows that by now. I wish I was... I wish I thought as much as, about what I'm going to wear or what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say. Otherwise, I would get into less trouble if I did actually do that. But no, I don't plan in advance, especially because my film is at the brink of release. I've not been able to think about anything but I'm just going pillar to post trying to promote my film.
Right. So, again, what are you looking forward to at the Femina Women Awards 2014?
I'm looking forward to meeting women of substance, for sure. It is very rare when you come across in a room, when you're in a room and you come across so many women who have done so much for society. I obviously feel very, very humbled, and I feel like I haven't done much at all with the kind of platform that I've been given as a female actor, as someone who is famous. So I think I feel extremely humbled, and it gives me a lot of encouragement to do more than I already do for Indian society. So it gives me a lot. And you are right, I used to be very ashamed of making whatever I do for society public. But then I realized that why not use the platform that I have to kind of propagate the causes that I believe in. So I think it's okay now for me to talk about it, and I'm not afraid anymore to say that I'm doing something for society, and I'm not afraid that people will think that I'm doing it for publicity, because I'm using my publicity to kind of propagate the causes that I believe in. So, yeah.
So more power to you,
thank
Sonam.
you.
And to the awards, I'd like to now open the floor.
I can see that. Is there a mic?
We have have a mic?
Do you have a mic? Okay.
सोनम जी, आपसे मेरा ये पूछना है, मेरा
हाँ जी।
सवाल है कि आपके लिए वुमेन ऑफ वर्थ जो है, इसकी मायने क्या है और आप ये अवार्ड किसे देना चाहेंगी?
वुमेन ऑफ वर्थ जो ये लॉरियल पेरिस का टैग लाइन है, आई एम वर्थ इट, वी आर वर्थ इट, ये बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग फेमिनिस्ट टैग लाइन है, क्योंकि हर ये जो महिला है स्पेशली इंडियन सोसाइटी में, उसे ये अपने अपने एक आत्मविश्वास रहना चाहिए कि वो वर्थ इट है। उसे पता है कि जो भी उनकी स्वाभिमान इज द करेक्ट वर्ड, आई थिंक सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट होना चाहिए, कि आई एम वर्थ इट, जो भी मैं कर रही हूँ एंड जो भी मैं हूँ, आई एम बेटर एंड आई एम द बेस्ट, एंड आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस टैग लाइन। और दूसरी ये बात है, आई थिंक हर जो महिला नॉमिनेट हुई है इस वुमेन ऑफ वर्थ फेमिना लॉरियल अवार्ड्स में, वो वर्थ इट है, शी डिजर्व्स द अवार्ड। और आई थिंक हर एक विनर है इस अवार्ड फंक्शन का। मुझे तो विनर लूजर ये बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है, आप सबको पता है, मुझे लगता है कि ये बिल्कुल इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, पर हाँ हम सेलिब्रेट करेंगे हु इज द मोस्ट, who deserves this title of Women of Worth the most at the award. Yeah, best among the equals, which is very difficult to choose. मुझे पता नहीं, I'm so happy I'm not in the jury. So yeah.